Party girls, don't get hurt, can't feel anything. When will I learn?
Love, they say, is beautiful. Love, they say, makes the world go round. Today we'll be talking about how you can improve your relationship. Welcome to the Circle of Sisters. My name is Gift, and with me here are...
Hi viewers, I am Ayo.
Hi, I'm Karima.
Welcome to the program, ladies.
Thank you.
Like I said earlier, I said we'll be talking about how you can improve on your relationship. Okay? But first of all, we have to get the definition of that word, relationship. I know relationship have various of meanings, they have variety of meanings. But to me, I would say relationship is a romantic involvement between two persons. What do you have to say about that?
I would say relationship is the interaction and behavior between two or more people in a working environment.
Okay, you're talking about working environment. Karima?
It also means connection and condition of being related with each other, either by blood or marriage.
Yes, I buy your ideas. Like the both definitions also define relationship. It can either be involvement between two people romantically, it can be in workplace, and like she said, it can be in the marriage or blood, like brothers and sisters, right?
Sure.
But now, we have to give out points on how to improve this relationship. Very well, we've defined it. So, what's your point? Let me start with Karima.
Before I bring up a point in relationship, I was talking about the romantic setting of relationship, the family setting, or the work setting of the relationship.
That's very fine. We're actually talking about every part of relationship.
Okay.
But basically today we'll be talking about the romantic part, which has to do with marriage and involvement of two persons.
Okay. Talking about marriage or involvement of two persons, which we call nowadays dating or courtship, we can improve relationship in, finding common goals.
Okay.
Where both the lady and the guy find something they're both involved with, their likes, what they love doing, their dislikes, and finding something that would bring them together, something that unites them, an aspiration or aim that unites them. That could also help in solidifying their relationship.
Okay, that's finding common grounds. They have common goals.
Yeah.
They have to share common goals for the relationship to be improved. Karima, what do you have to say?
To me, I would say you have to solidify your friendship.
Okay.
You have to be a very close friend. Share more time together, do things that you both enjoy, share your past, your favorites, your hobbies. You have to know much about your partner, so in case maybe one or two things may come out, then you can even at least surprise him with something.
Wow, that's interesting. Getting so close.
Yeah.
Most times some relationship they get deeper when you're best of friends.
Yeah.
They get deeper.
A relationship should be based on friendship, not being strangers.
Okay.
Before you saying you're getting married, you should at least be a friend to the person, know him or her on some levels. And as I say, your spouse or your partner in marriage should be your best friend.
That's true. But I also have a point. In a relationship, you don't have to get distorted. Like, you feel she offended me, he offended me, so I have to dwell on that. You have to look at the good side of your partner and move on.
When you talk about love, you started with love.
Yes.
Love, they say, overcomes all things.
Okay.
So also, the wrongdoing of it. When you love someone, you don't dwell on, he has wronged she has wronged me. You dwell on what has it on that has pleased him in the past. You dwell on the good part. Everybody's perfect. Everybody makes a mistake at one point or another.
Okay.
So you dwell on which, at least this person has pleased me in one way or the other. So why not go into the past, look into the past, and look at the good things and forget, okay, this is just a mistake.
But what if you have someone that is this kind of person that he or she is not the type that easily forget things? He piles up things or she piles up things, she's a malice keeper. And how do you deal with that kind of person?
I think I have answer to that.
Okay.
You need to know how to apologize, say thank you, sorry, most especially sorry. We ladies, we find it very difficult to say sorry. You need to say sorry, do things that will make him, let me just cite an example. Maybe he likes food. Whenever you just offend him, just try to cook his favorite, sit him down, let him eat. Then you can just come up with it, apologize, and Just share things like that.
That's very true. I think that could also help someone that piles up things in mind. But now, still on this relationship talk, to me, when you share power with your spouse or with your partner, it goes a long way to improve your relationship.
Definitely.
When you don't try to compound the power to yourself. What do you think about that?
Relationship, work, marriage, family should all be based on equality. When you see yourselves as equal partners in it, you believe, okay, everyone has their own responsibility. Everyone has a duty to discharge. And so when you know you have a duty to do, no one feels neglected. I have to do my part, other part has to be done. And in that, everyone comes together, does their part, we are all happy in it.
That's true. Karima?
Well, you can also share powers when you accept each other's attitude towards compromise. You're from different backgrounds. You want to come together to make a family.
Okay.
So you have to start with somewhere, which is foundation, which is the relationship.
And now, when I also have this thing in my head, there's this friend of mine. She has this boyfriend. They're actually building a relationship. It's going somewhere, and the guy is just like that. Finds it difficult to understand anger. Both of them actually are always like, this one is angry, this one is angry, and when you try talking to her, she's always like, duh, he could hit his head on the wall for all I care. I don't give a damn. That's just the kind of style she always gives. Like, I don't give a damn, like Michael Jackson, stuff like that. And I've tried talking to her about understanding anger. Like, if your man is mad at you or you are mad at him, instead of talking back at him when he's angry, you could better walk outside, cool your head with either the fresh air or play a cool music. That is one thing I do that has really worked for me, because anytime I'm angry, it's either I'm listening to music or I walk outside for fresh air. Now, the question is, what would you do or what would you say to that kind of a person in terms of understanding anger?
Understanding anger depends on each person's ability to control their own anger issue. Everybody may have their anger issues, but depending on how well you're able to control and compress anger when it comes to you. At times, I believe, I advise people that when you're angry, for a few seconds before you say anything that would hurt or that you will regret later, count 1 to 10. Before you finish counting to 10, you're already relaxed.
Okay.
You feel more relaxed. You're able to think before you say anything out. Because at times when you're angry, it destroys relationship because you just say anything and the word may hurt your partner, be it whichever relationship it is, and that's, you may not be able to retract the sentence or statement which would have gone deep down. Even after saying the whole I'm sorry of this world, you can still take the hurt away. So attending anger issues, you should talk it out. When your partner is angry, let him be calm. And please, you can just call him and say, before what I didn't know it was up to this extent. But the way you took it was so far. Okay, I'm sorry. At least by that time, the partner is calmed already. But when one partner is angry and that person picks it up again, then there's no relationship again.
Okay.
It means both of you are ready to compromise. So one person has to be able to get relaxed, set to be calm for the other person. Even when that person is angry, just be quiet. Especially for the ladies, we have this issue of when a guy is angry, you want to reply back immediately. We shouldn't be so. We should at least relax, keep quiet, be silent. That solves a whole lot of problem. And later, after a whole lot of time, you can come back to him, call him one-on-one and talk it out.
Okay. Karima, do you have anything to say?
I learned from what she said. To me, I think you need to be very patient.
Okay.
So maybe whenever he comes up with attitudes, once you get the point that he's angry and you think you cannot control that anger, you can just be patient, just keep quiet for him. After some minutes, he will think and come back to his senses. Then you can just, and then don't go back to previous thing. Like you did this, you did that. When he come back, just forget that. Just be patient. Things will surely be fine.
Wow, you ladies have been so wonderful. Like, it's been so interesting. Well, viewers, I presume you're still glued to your screen. Now, talking about concentration, there's this point that just peeped into my head. I know it's part of it. Concentrating on the present and the future. What would you have to say about that? Do you think this can also improve relationship?
Yeah, I believe when you concentrate more on your present than the past helps your future relationship. It helps build a more solid relationship in the future. Whatever has been in the past has been. That cannot be changed. But now we have something called the present. You can also modify that. You can make that into what you want it to be. And as the saying goes, whatever the future will be starts from now. So whatever you want your relationship to be in the future, the marriage, whatever you want to be happily, you want to live happily ever after, you want to live to old age, it starts now.
Okay.
It depends on how well you're able to relate with each other, how you're able to accept each other's faults, each other's blames, each other's worries, how you're able to listen to each other from this moment determines how well the future will be, how solid and how happy you would be. You have marriages of 50 years and above. How did it all start? It started in a day. Rome wasn't built in a day, step by step. And now since you have the present, you could have made mistakes in the past, but now you have now to rectify those mistakes. You have now to build on something. You have now to make to repair the foundation of your relationship. So when you concentrate more on your present, you build more of a better future relationship.
Wow, Karima, what do you have to say to that?
Yes, I accept that present. You know, relationship leads to marriage, and marriage is a life contract.
That's
So
true.
you have to make a foundation of your relationship. So you need to share each other paths, as she said. You know, accept things, make everything fine. Then once that work out, when relationship work out, then lead to marriage. Your marriage will be a very successful one.
Wow. In other words, you ladies are trying to tell me that a broken relationship is better than a broken marriage.
Yes.
Wow. This has been interesting. I presume you written down all our points, like you were glued to your screen listening, and I guess you have your pen and your booklet that you were writing. You know, learn to say I'm sorry, please, forgive me, pardon me, I love you, thank you. To me, they are the magic words that is going to improve your relationship. I presume you've enjoyed today's episode of Circle of Sisters. It's still me and my lovely sisters, AY and Karima. Still more to come your way, and I'm still Gift. Bye-bye.